Wagwan people, welcome to Well Past Podcast. I'm Denzel.
And I'm Devereka.
Yeah, this is a show where we talk about wealth,
all things well.
Yeah, military lifestyle.
Everything.
Little bit of everything,
Yeah.
So this is episode 5.
Yes.
Yeah, we are going good. Yeah. Episode 5, and this episode we're gonna talk about what again? Go on, man. Tell the people.
So we're gonna talk about different mindset. Thinking about the future, thinking about now. We're not gonna put out the title right now in this episode, but we're gonna talk about, focusing on now or the future. That's the short way of putting it in.
When it comes to finance.
Yes, and just life in general.
Well, hey.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
So
you
know what they are. You know what it thing go,
Ready?
As we start every episode, rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Ready? Mm-hmm. All right, ready. That box.
Have to switch it up.
I'm made today.
Thank God.
All right, I am running this show today. All right, so, let's get to it. What are you more concerned about? The future or no when it comes to your finance?
Pertaining to finances, I'm more focused on the future.
And why is that?
I don't know if you haven't listened to episode 4, I mentioned something about legacy.
Yes,
So
I remember that.
when it comes to legacy, that's one of the main focus. Making the decisions now, good decisions that would bring a positive feedback or results in the future. So I'm more focused on the future.
Got you.
In terms of that question, I have some focus on now, but future is priority to me.
Oh, okay. For me, I would agree the same thing. I'd rather to make my future secure, because at the end of the day, I don't want to live I don't want to be okay, you know what, hey, make tomorrow worry about itself. You don't let me spend my money now and do this and do that. No, because I don't know what tomorrow may bring. You understand me? I may lose my job tomorrow and all that. So I'd rather secure myself financially by investing right now than wasting my money right now. So
what do you guys think? Just take a moment while you're listening or watching and try to think of what you rather focus. What's your priority now, today, or tomorrow? Are you having that Yolo mindset? That's something that we're about to move on. So do you have that YOLO mindset? So do you have the mindset of, the future, planning and making decisions that would affect the future? Are you thinking, hey, you only live once, I'm going to do what I can today, and today I'm going to do this and do that. That mindset of no mindset. Think about it. What are you focused on? I did a poll on Instagram. I tried to do polls sometime around the week that we're about to release the episode. And the poll that we received so far, majority saying that they focus on the future. A few people saying that they focus on today. So just to give you guys a heads up on what the feedback we're getting.
Okay.
Majority is the future. Which is understandable.
I mean, everybody have them own reason why them do it that way, so so whether you want to invest in the future, I mean, I would advise to invest for the future, but hey, your money, do what you want to do with it.
I don't think any of them is incorrect, but my personal opinion, or I think our opinions aligned with each other, is that if you have that YOLO mindset, it can be risky when it comes to finances. I know a lot of people can agree or relate when you see something and it's not the best decision financially, it's not the best thing to buy.
You
get paid, it's Friday, you get paid today, you feel nice, your account full for the next 24 hours, because after 24 hours the money disappears. So you go to the store and you never plan on buying anything, but because something catch your eye and you say, well, I only live once, so.
But all right. For me, with me,
everybody can't.
Everybody. It happened to everybody.
You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna live this tomorrow. So guess what?
Well,
Let me buy it Some people think
some
like
people
that.
Yeah, some people think
Yes.
like that. I never really said that. Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, some people
No,
think
she
like
do,
that.
yeah.
They may just be jokingly,
Yeah. But that's
jokingly
true.
be saying it, but it's like they convince themselves
Yeah. True.
to buy
True.
it,
True.
and that is an excuse or
I-
a reason.
So all right, I can relate because you know me, right? All right, people. The thing is that I like to save. I really do love to save, but I also like to spend money. You understand? And I think you can like every Friday, like well not every Friday,
Payday Friday.
every payday Friday. You know, every second of the week.
Yeah.
You know, it's like once the money reach that my account, it's like the money just say, hey, my mind just say, hey, me feel for something nice. Yes.
Especially food.
Especially food, you know. You know, sometimes on the weekend we spend probably like $150 on food. And me are like, yo, you know?
I wonder which part the
which
paycheck
part the
go.
money go. And
You know.
when you check out like by the year, because you know, like when we do a record of everything that we spend money upon, you know. By the end of the year, we see like probably like $2,000 spent on food, and I'd be like, "Yo, that can't work."
Yeah.
I said next year, it can't work.
Happen again.
Happen again.
You only live once, right?
Yeah.
But can you relate? Like, can you relate with making a decision just because of that reason, saying that you only live once? I'm not saying nothing is wrong with it. And I'm not saying that you have to be conservative. When I say conservative, I don't mean that you don't spend money on nothing at all. I'm just mean that you have a money designated or something designated for the future. You're not just spending, because some people, like you think about like a lot of celebrities have the story of, you know, they got rich fast.
Oh, yeah.
Out of nowhere they got maybe $100,000 or $1 million that they never used to, and they're just like, well, I never have this money yet, and I'm gonna live my life right now, and in 1 week or 24 hours, half of that money gone, and then they regret it. No, next year, no, they're broke again. So they had that you only live once mindset.
Yeah, that's true.
And it could be other type of mindset, but we just put it to you only live once, because we all can relate to that acronym, you know. So so if you have that mindset, just take a minute, evaluate yourself, evaluate your finances, and see how it's going. If is it working out for you? If it's working out for you, that is great. Just take some time to evaluate yourself, and if you need to be more conservative, then do that. We're just trying to bring awareness.
Remember, you're not getting no younger. You only get older. Prepare for your future.
Yes.
Everything rhyme like lime.
And if you have kids too, and responsibility, parents, family, we're immigrants, so a lot of immigrants also send money back, to back home to grandparents, to family members. I'm just talking about different responsibilities that you have. So you may want to be a little bit conservative, and if you don't have to get it right now, today, maybe you can get it tomorrow, you know, so.
But that don't make no difference.
But when
I'm just messing with you.
all right, people, tomorrow, not literally tomorrow.
I'm just messing with you.
Hey, some people you have to explain.
Yeah, true. That's true though. Yo, me have family members like that, you know. Yo, I just live by that mindset, you know. Straight, like, yo, make tomorrow worry for itself. Me I spend my money right now. Like, man, we get paid Friday, and the whole of that money go in a club and drinks, you know. For what?
And this is kind of off topic. How many of you ever get paid midnight, right? It's Friday, no, Thursday night, Friday morning. And by the time you send money to saving, to credit card bill,
Done.
to all these different bills, you realize that we have $50.
Done. Happened to me.
But if you have that mindset, may I bring it back now, you might go negative, overdraft, or go spend the credit card you never really planned for something. So
Top true award.
I'm talking from my experience too. So we're all guilty. We learn from the lessons.
Hey.
I know Des never learned from the food lessons. He can go back and spend the same money from the year before. It's him saying, not me. So, make sure you learn from your lessons.
All right. Yeah, man. We all learn, you know. Take time, you know. Just take time, man. Jeez, I'm peace. May I do better? You think I'm do better?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. May I do better, man. Well, with Uber Eats, I know me have to go take off Uber Eats off of the phone, you know, because When me no cook and you no cook, you know.
I always say, let's just put on a sweatpants and go for the food. But Denzel is always like,
sometimes, you know, people.
Most times,
People. Here's the
most
thing.
times him just want to sing and wait, and I'm just like, okay, go take us about an hour.
People.
To get the food off of Uber
Yeah, man,
Eats.
man.
Hello, I'm still talking. We go take an hour to pick up the food. But we could have just drive 10 minutes, 15 minutes the most, because we don't really go far.
Yeah,
and 15 minutes and pick up the food and be back here in 30 minutes. But you want to sit down and wait an hour. And then by the time the food comes, it's saggy. You know, all kind of issues. But you want to spend Uber Eats, so I hope you have Uber Eats money.
Yeah, man. Here's what. You see, the time I use Uber Eats, I'm just relaxing on my couch and them thing there. Me feel rich.
No, rich or rich?
Yeah, that's a bit rich. Yeah, but that's the way I say still. I need to stop. Honestly, I need to.
Once I use it one time and you like it, I use the second time, it become addictive.
I think, all right, because I love to cook, as you know. I love to cook, and then you love to cook as well. But sometimes we're just tired. Yeah, sometimes we're just tired, you know, so we just use it. But yeah, come on for that, you know, yeah, man. Let's go back. All right.
You still leading?
Yeah, man.
Right,
so there's this new thing that we learn. What is it called? Myopia.
Myopia.
Yeah, myopia. And the definition, where we get the definition? Where we get it from again?
No, that's myopia in general. We're going to give you another definition.
Okay,
but myopia, which is also can be a medical term, but we're not going to bring it into the medical side. Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's like it can use for your eyes, short-sightedness.
Oh,
or nearsightedness.
Yeah. I heard about
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. But we're going to use myopia in different terms in finances. It can be like you focus on
nearsighted.
So you're focusing on like the no goals, like
Yes.
short-term goals, and that's what make you happy. So if you can't get it in today or tomorrow or at this moment, it's like you don't want to do it, which is why some people have issues with saving, right? Because saving take too long. Because saving can take years, it can take months, depending on what you're trying to achieve. But they want it right now. So they have that mindset, which can be risky because guess what? They're just spending.
True.
They're not making the best financial decision because they have that short nearsightedness with their finance. So there's something called
myopia.
What kind of myopia?
Financial myopia.
Financial myopia.
We are guilty of that too. We are guilty of that. Yeah, because like, all right, people, when we just started like investing in like stocks, we see the money and we were like, yo, today we probably can make a 200 or whatever. Not thinking that, we should be in this for the long haul. You understand? Because
also we don't have nobody to learn from.
Oh, yeah. No.
We're just trying to figure it out on our own.
We see this thing on the internet and it's just like, you catch me, because you say, that look like fast money. That microwave money thing, everything quick. And realize, say, and that's how you go. Better you be in it for the long haul when it comes to investing money. Yeah, that's my take on that. Like for instance, Forex. A lot of people get drawn to Forex is because, them see this man make at least $1,000 today. And they might say, I definitely can do that. When you're going right now, you realize, say, boom. And that's how you go. Or even if you're lucky and you get that $1,000, it's like you get addicted to it. Say, all right, let me hold my trade a little bit longer or whatever. It's like, no. Like if I make $100 in the next hour or whatever, me just come out. Which, it's that same thing, financial myopia. Yeah, so
it's pretty much quick money, and I have definition as you already know. We have to educate, that's the whole purpose of being here. So financial myopia, the website is business. I can't pronounce Lehigh, I don't know. So it's business.lehigh.edu. So that's the website I got it from. And my financial myopia is about focusing on short-term outcomes, such as stock market returns, which are often random in short term at the expense of a longer-term strategy, or outcome, which is not random. Let me read that over. Financial myopia is
Can't go read over
about
the whole thing.
yes. I'm gonna break it down because that confused me a while ago. And you know we're not perfect, so I'll get back to it. So you focus on short-term outcomes, such as the stock market returns, which is what some similar to what you just spoke about, right? And it is often random in the short term. So pretty much it's short term, and at the expense of a longer term strategy or outcome. That's some better.
Yeah.
So you're risking the longer term strategy or outcome for the short term. All right, guys. I apologize for that. You know,
basically everything what me just say.
Yes. See, you have sense. You have sense, man. But so I hope you guys understand that definition. It's a little bit confusing, but Denzel broke it down earlier. So when you have the YOLO mindset and you are short-sightedness or nearsighted with your finances, you are risking your long-term benefits. Because let's talk about compound interest. So compound interest, that's the best example I can give to you. Compound interest is pretty much gaining interest on your money and then gaining interest on that money with the interest. Break it down. You have $100 in the bank account. They said you make 10% a month. That's rare, but we can talk about that. 10% to 100%, right? Now you have 110. Because 10% of 100 is $10, right? So month 2, now you have 110. Now you gain 10% on that 110. Now you make $11, right? So first you made $10 the first month, then you make $11 because what you gain interest on your money, which is the principal. You gain interest. The main money that you start off with is a principal, and your interest on your principal, right? Now you gain interest on that interest on principal.
Basically. You know? Yes. Anybody who listen dancehall music, basically this mean brick pan brick. Basically.
I guess I broke it down for those who don't understand patois.
Yeah, I know, but brick pan brick, skilly that's it, basically. Yes. Compound interest.
Right. So regularly, if it's not compound interest, it doesn't make interest on the money where you originally invested. But when you have the compound interest, as longer it's there, the more money you gain because you're getting interest on the money that you already gain. And it's a cycle.
Yeah.
Right. So that's when you talk about compound interest, you're talking about long term. Because compound interest takes a while. And that's where you talk about your 401k, your retirement, and all that investment. Because, you invest 20, 30, 40 years, and now you have a whole lot of money from that compound interest. But if you have that short-term or nearsightedness issue, you can't gain from compound interest because it takes time.
Yeah, and if you don't have that mindset, as I say, it not gonna work. Not gonna work. But since you talk about 401k, for all the people back home in Jamaica, I would like to know what kind of like similar to 401k there, if them have. I think they should. They should. And people in the Caribbean, let me know what you guys have similar to 401k.
Yeah.
Yep.
The policy and stuff might be different. I don't know specific business, but I'm sure there's maybe banks and different government agencies and stuff. So
I want to know. Yeah.
Let us know in the comment section if you're watching on YouTube, or also send us a DM on Instagram or
slide in at the DMs.
Just link us one way or another on one of our social media platforms at My Wealth Pass on all social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, name it all. We're there, and let us know because we don't know. But I know for here in the US, you have different types of 401k. And the military is called TSP, First Savings Plan. So you have different names for the same thing. And as I mentioned a while ago, you can't have that nearsightedness about that gradual growth of your money.
All right, so here's the thing. It takes a while. All right, Florence, you remember. All right, back when I would say like 2015, like a couple months after we got married and everything, you were making money. I didn't start working as yet. We start we have a new apartment. We start to buy things that we really need, but also spending on money on things that we don't really need. You understand me? And then by the end of the year, we'll be like, how much money gone out and all them something like where all this money, spend on all those stuff. And then we continue doing it for like probably 3 years. 3 years. And then we learn we lesson because of like, okay, you know what? Hey, we're getting older. We're trying to prepare for our family, right? And realize the mistake that we were making of buying things that what could I say? More put it in a way like buying things will only go satisfy we in the moment, and not buying things that will actually be better for us in the long run. You understand? And also investing for the long run. So yeah, we learned after what? Probably like 3 years after we got married or so, we learned, So I think with certain people it just take time, and are having a certain exemplary figure if you show them like, yo, hey, this is what you're supposed to do with your money, because at the end of the day, as I said before, you're not getting any younger. You're getting older, So hey, just start the way you need to do. That look nice. What kind of wine?
Can go on. White wine.
Me like
Not
red.
promoting no brands here, so it's just white
Me
wine.
just like red. Me like it. A red wine and what the other, a dark wine.
They say white. Must I read what me not gonna tell you the brand? Unless they might tell us if I promote them.
Yo, yeah, man. Yeah, so.
Yeah, so good point. We have to learn, and even after those 3 years, we still made mistakes.
Yeah, but not so much as back, you know?
And then a lot of us can relate, especially when we finally move outside of our parents' wings. I would never really have your own money like that. I never make so much money before. So it's like you turn fool.
Yeah, you turn fool, yo. Turn fool.
Or for the English speakers that don't understand patois, you kind of lose your mind and you don't know what to do because you never had this.
Not when she said lose your mind, not
I don't
in a
mean
crazy. Just saying. Hey, I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying.
All right. You're not thinking straight. You're not thinking straight. That's on. That
make no difference. But yeah, man, we learn.
Yeah.
We learn.
So we have an idea what we all go through it. We've been there, done that, still making mistakes, still learning, still falling. As long as you get up.
Yo, you remember the time we bought.
It's a storyteller.
Storytelling, man. I mean, sometimes you have to have that on the podcast. It can't just be all question and all those stuff, Because sometimes you just run out that things we talk about, So guess what? You just go to the story.
You're coming in strong a while ago.
Of course, but me just don't bother read. But yo, you remember? I think it was back in 2016. Jesus, please, man.
Because they gonna say,
what make us say it so?
We're gonna say have a whole timeline.
But yo, 2016 when we bought our second vehicle, which was the truck. Jesus. Hey, so you remember when we see the truck and we say, yo, this look nice.
Feel for something nice.
Feel for something nice. Yo, the truck, let me tell people, the truck was a 2009, what was it, Saturn? Yo, inside the truck look
was nice.
Like price, some presidential thing.
The money did nice.
The money did that. Jesus, please.
Hey, you bring up the story,
But yo, the truck cost what? At the time, I was like 15?
Yeah.
15 G's. I'm going to say, yo, that look nice. And
before you go there, so we had our first car was paid off. So we can just talk about financial decision.
That's kind of like what me and go to.
So
go on.
I'm going. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Go on.
I'm not going.
How far you are?
Let's go back.
Which part?
I'm not going to talk about where you're talking about. So the first car, was like, we got it for like $5,000.
Yeah.
Because at the time, like I said, we were brand new to this. We just start off with something cheap, something used, but we still have the car even now.
Yeah.
So we're good to go. Yeah. So anyways, the car is a teenager too, so say, oh. The age it's a teenager. Anyways, we buy something within our means, within our budget, and we were able to pay it off in about 3 years or less than 3 years, 2.5 years to pay it off.
That quick.
Because like I said, it wasn't expensive. So now that we paid it off, we want to get a second vehicle. So which is why we're back here. So we didn't just get 2 car notes. It was completely paid off, and now we're going on to that. So there you go.
So you want me to continue now?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Let me continue back in my story. Yes. Which part me did? Remember now. All right. $15,000 for the truck, right? And when we drove off, we say, all right. We tell the guy, say, we want it. Okay, ready for your next vehicle. Plus, she was working. and I was going to school and all that, and I needed a vehicle at the time, you know. So we get the truck.
Uber and Lyft too. That's
Yeah. No, that's why that's the next reason why I got it too for the Uber. After we drove off the lot, you know, feeling good, feeling nice, everything, you know, presidential music a play and all that. Reach home, the engine light come on. See?
trigger.
You know?
This is a triggering story.
We took it back to the guy and I was like, yo, the engine light come on. But you know when you're young and I really know, you don't know nothing.
How old were you again?
Lad, man, not the misser, man. I was probably
like, for context,
I was like, what, 20, 23, 24 around that time?
I think this was what year?
2016.
Yeah, so 2000.
No, 2000. Yeah, 2016. Yeah.
So 2016, I was maybe 21.
Yeah, so I was like
21.
Yeah, so I was.
So you was like
23, 24 around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're young.
Yeah. We did young. So yeah, went back to the guy and I was like, yo, engine light came on and he was like, oh, don't worry about that. Let me refresh, you know. Let me remove it from the system and all that. Boom. That gone. Feeling good. Drive off. You know, I drive it for a good while doing Uber, making money off that. You know, me feeling good. Then the transmission just gone. Just gone. And we like, yo, when we look on it now, I start cost because I say, yo, I spend $15,000 upon this, you know, and after the $15,000, I only make what? Probably like me only gain back like $5,000 working. You understand me? So I see it now and I say, yo, you know, man, we have to go change this truck, you know, because at the end of the day, I can't continue driving it. You understand me, people? So we said, so bam, when the transmission cost me $4,000 to switch that. When we change that, we say, oh, we have to get a new vehicle because we have to continue drive Uber. And I tell you, we took the car to another dealership. We took the truck to another dealership. And we have to switch it with another vehicle, which we currently have right now. And when the switch, anybody know the process of trading a car, know say, the amount of money that you have on your loan with car A, it will go add up with the new car we are trading in for. You know, so we were like probably around $9,000 on the truck. And then now we are get this new car because we are trading. And we get the new car now, we loan gone sky high. You understand?
Because we had a negative.
So
bad financial decision. Don't do it. Don't recommend.
That me just
0 stars.
That me just why you say come here. That me just really happy here. So it's just an example of like, yo, yeah.
Yeah, so we see the vehicle, we like it. Don't get us wrong, we didn't need a vehicle at the time. It's just that we moved too fast. So we didn't plan to buy a vehicle that day, but we had the check from the bank. And we were just searching for a vehicle to get, like, let's say we were trying to get a vehicle within that next week or two, but because we saw that one that we never went planned for, we didn't do much research. And then, like, you know, you mentioned, we found out that it was actually not a good brand.
But the thing is that
to get.
But even here's the thing. I did research, you know, people. I did research, and everything I find on the truck was good. You see, after we get the truck, that's when I get like negative news about the truck, like, yo, this truck not gonna last long and all those stuff. So yeah, it was. Hey, we learned. It was just a bad investment at the time, man.
And I like to share these stories with you guys because it showed that we're not perfect. We've made bad decisions. We had to deal with that $9,000 debt.
Yeah.
On the new car that we had. So just picture that you buy a brand new car. Let's say you spend $30,000 on a brand new car, and instead of having a loan for $30,000, now you have a loan with $30,000 plus that negative $9,000. So now your loan is $39,000. That impacts your monthly payment a lot. And also the bad thing about it, we only had the truck for 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
So in 3 months, the truck went from 15,000 to 9,000 in value in 90 days. And then now we have to take on that $9,000 debt just because of the decision that we made in 3 months. You know, so that's just how things goes. And we just wanted to give you examples.
Yeah. I know my story long, but me is a storyteller. Yeah. Well, man. Just be careful when you're with your money right now. As I say, especially you're not getting younger, you're only getting older. You understand me? So just make sure you have your finance laid out. Sit down and just look on your finance and have a plan for where you want to do. Because at the end of the day, when we reach 60, I want to know say I have a lot of money in the bank. You understand me? Even retirement. Me just want to know say me have money, so in case any little thing me good. You understand me? So that's the reason why me always preach say be in it for the long haul, not just the now feeling. You understand me? Just be in it for the long haul, man. It will work out in the end for you. Yeah.
And have a balance. So we're not trying to put it down. Enjoy today. If you get paid, treat yourself. Self-care is a big deal. Don't overdo it though. But whatever it is, based on, set a budget and see where you can work in. Self-care, treating yourself, eat that meal that you've been wanting to eat. Take your family out, go on a date. I don't know, go get a massage, get a facial, get your feet and your hand manicure, pedicure, go travel. Just do it and think about putting something aside for the future. So have a balance. Don't just do now and say, well, tomorrow go worry about itself. So, tomorrow, today is today. Don't have that mindset. I just wanted to also mention that YOLO, you only live once. That mindset, it affects our behaviors and our decision making when it comes to banking, saving, spending, and investing. So these are some things that are affected by YOLO. And I want to go into and read this quote that I see on a website that I was looking at. And it says, the YOLO mindset is ideal when applied to the understanding that today is the best day to start saving, investing, and spending mindfully in order to live a purposeful life. Living YOLO is the awareness that our time is our most valuable asset and that once it is spent, it cannot be repurchased at any price. And I got this from the globeandmail.com. So think about that.
Gotcha.
So your time cannot be repurchased. The time is very valuable. And with that time, you want to be careful on how you make your decisions. If you make that decision of just today alone, your future can be messed up by that decision.
True. Like example is like back home when you have I have a family member that has lived with the YOLO mindset. In the YOLO mindset in sense like, okay, as you know, you only live once. Have this mindset, have him girl and everything and him working. But the thing is that he never really saved. He was the only one that was working. His girl wasn't working. He never really saved. What happened now is that, I'm spending money all the while, like liquor, club, all those stuff. And then, boom, find out same lady pregnant. Really have no money. You understand me? That's where I'm really start take up, say, we need to really start saving all those stuff. And I'm saying that because in a sense, you don't want something like that to reach you. I'm just using it as an example. You don't want something like that to reach you. So that's why I say, just plan for the future because you never know what may happen. You understand? Yeah. So.
And what are some ways that you recommend people to plan for the future?
All right, one.
Somebody that never done this before has no idea where to start because we've all been there and we don't have anybody to listen to, especially somebody that we can relate to. So. How would you recommend somebody to start? All right.
So I'm not going to really just say, okay, invest your money in like stocks or whatever, or anything like that. Because at the time, that really takes time to learn. I don't want to tell you that freely and you lose your money. I would say start with putting your money into like a CD.
Break down what a CD is.
A certificate of what they call
deposit.
Of certificate of deposit. Thank you, darling. That's why I'm married, this. Married for more anyway still, but it's a certificate of deposit is just simply an account that is it can be fixed. No, it's not a fixed account. It's kind of like, yo, it's just a saving account. It grew a certain amount of interest every year. You can't touch the money until a certain time. You know, that's a simple investment plan. You can just take action on, like just invest in a CD. Other way, investing in stock. Give yourself some time to learn about investing in stocks, because that at the end of the day can actually help you to your money to grow. And you talk about like compound interest and all those stuff. So
the certificate deposit CD is a way of building compound interest. Most CDs don't have a high interest rate.
Like what, 3?
Well, we've used Navy Federal, and it's like 3%. The highest I've seen is maybe 3.5 APR or AP. That's what I call it. APY, something along there. But 3.5%, I've seen a lot of other banks that do 1.2, 1.5. Just shop around, go to your bank, ask about it, call them, ask about it. Based on our experience, credit unions are usually better when it comes to that type of thing. For those who don't know, credit unions are usually non-profit. Versus regular banks. Credit union usually have a better relationship with their customers. That's the way. Customers. So just a tip. But certificate deposit is risk-free. So it's very safe. You're not going to lose your money unless you take your money out before maturity date, which is what Denzel was speaking about. So if it's a year certificate deposit and you take it out at 6 months, you're going to lose that interest. You still have your money that you put in. Remember that principal I spoke about? You'll still have your principal, but you lose your interest. But if you wait till maturity date, then you have that money. And again, it's compound interest, you know.
And next way too, you can do it like our grandma used to do it. Put the money under your mattress. You're not going to get no compound interest though with that too.
Unless somebody rob you, gone. But save. Pretty
much save, yo. Simple as that.
You won't make that much money off of it, but it's better to save than don't have anything at all.
Yeah, we're not financial gurus. Nope. We're just talking to you based off our experience and what worked for us, and maybe it can work for you. You understand?
Yeah.
So
So start with deposit. So you make a little bit of interest.
It's
not
just
a
small,
lot.
It's just 3 point. As I say,
it depends on your bank. It depends on your bank, and this is good for those who are scared of saving. Yeah, some people that I've heard that
saving,
say
investing.
No. So you have those that they don't trust themselves with their money. So if they put it in the bank account, they find a way to always take it out.
Me, I used to be like that.
Some people it's like because they know it's their money, they have access to it. It's like they're not they can't trust themselves. You know, so this is good because you won't want to lose your interest, and you have to keep the money in for that time. And they can run from 6 months to a year to 5 years, longer than that. So check out which one you like. Like I said, they're risk-free. Unless you take your money out, you lose your interest, but your money is still safe. They are initially invested. You said stocks can be risky, but there's low risk and high risk, especially when you speak to mutual fund, index funds. I'm sorry if I'm speaking gibberish to some of you. Just look up some of these terms: mutual fund, index fund, and just go ahead.
No, I was saying like with your jobs, you can do like 401k. 401k is basically investing in stocks.
Investing in stocks.
Yeah, basically. So you can do that through your jobs too. 401k.
So what else? So you can also, you mentioned Forex. We're not going to get into it, but that's another way of investing.
That's another way. It's kind of like similar to stocks, but we won't get into that right now.
Another way of saving, if you don't trust yourself, and if you have a friend, a family member, a parent, a sister, a brother that you do trust.
Don't trust no family with your money, am I?
Some people have good results from this. You know, somebody that they may trust, they may want to have them hold on to it.
I do have people I trust. I'm just messing with you.
Especially somebody might trust their mom, I don't know, or their sister or brother, you know, and say, hey, I'm going to give you $100 a month. I'm giving it to you because I know you're not going to give it back to me unless the time, you know, when it's the right time, and I don't trust myself, you know, that's another way.
There was a point where I didn't trust myself with my own money. I didn't. Sometimes, you remember times I just hit my credit card for myself, you know, because
that's another method of conserving.
I used to spend loosely. Not loosely, but you know, every time I just feel like I just want this, I just want that. Something nice. Yo, sometimes she can tell you like almost every month I used to just go to Guitar Center and she'd be like, yo, where you go to Guitar Center for? And I'd be like, yo, me just a look. Me look and come back home with sitting, you know. So yeah,
My thing is Ross.
yeah, Ross.
Ross.
Yeah, Ross. Yeah, man. I think everything what we have on.
Not necessarily.
Yo, well, yeah, this and everything. Yeah, Ross, man.
I see I don't do shop for myself.
Yeah, me know.
Shop
Me no
for
shop
both
for
of
you
us.
too, you know, vice versa. You know, so we do it, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, guys. So yeah, that's a way of investing or saving. Just do your research. Don't take what anybody say. Do your research, your own research, YouTube, Google, anything you want to. Books. Books are good too.
Yeah, one of the best things to talk about books. They have a book called Compound Interest. That's really a good book that talks about compound interest as we spoke about it here in the episode. It really go into details from the basics to everything where you need to know. A next good book that I would tell you to. Honestly,
is it Napoleon?
No, it's not Napoleon Hill. No, it's I forgot the name. I'll put it in the link. Our next book is called Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Yes, everybody knows that one.
Yeah, by Robert Kiyosaki. There's a next book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So that's another good book too as well. So you can check out those books. Yeah, easy to read. Easy to read. They will actually teach you about it.
Or listen to the audiobooks.
Yeah, you can listen to the audiobooks.
Like I'm not a big reader. I just don't enjoy reading. I'll fall asleep. So I'll listen, you know. You have to be true to yourself. So all a part of this is just know what your weaknesses are, what you need to improve on, and what your strengths are, and actually prove to yourself and tell yourself, convict yourself, hey, you know self, you need to better than this. Set out a vision board, set your goals and stuff like that. And I know I'm not a good reader. I'm not a good reader. I know I don't like to read. I'm not a reader. I can't take up a book and read. I'm gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, and I'm trying to pull her into that, but yeah, it takes time because I like to read. You see books. I'll go to the bookstore almost every week. I love to read, but just check out those books, yo. Yeah, they will teach you. I learn from it. I really learn from those books. So that's why I really take that big leap, and convict myself, as you say, like, yo, have that sit down with myself and be like, yo, me need to do better with my finance. And talking about conviction, next week when I get paid, I go convict myself. I go have a talk with myself and say, yo, man, no money now spend for no food today.
Just today alone. You said today.
Not this weekend. But yeah, man, no, honestly, I have to do. Me did do better, Me I do better still. But sometimes, the temptation. Just when the money come, it just be like, me feel for something nice.
And the money just
gone pa nice road. Yeah, man. But yo, people, hear me, man. That is it for this episode,
we have one more thing.
We have one more thing?
Yes.
Well, why is it?
Shout outs.
Oh, yeah, shout out. No.
Small business shout out.
We get links here. Shout out small business.
We're going to shout out some of our businesses. And I've been posting on our Instagram, our social media, Facebook as well, to DM us, comments, anything like that.
It's free. It's free, people. We're not charging no money.
Free written all over it. But guess what? Nobody, not one person, not one business reached out. And I'm convicting who is listening and who is watching.
Look like they don't believe
it's
in
like
them business.
Beg on to advertise on our own business. Who don't like free advertisement? Free. Me like free things.
No, me like free things too, but
but guys, it is free. Like just DM us. We're not asking for anything. All we ask you is to just let us know that you want us to shout you out. The name of the business, the website, your social media handle, and that is it. What you do. Just a brief description.
Yeah.
And we'll shout you out the next episode that we do. Whenever we get it, we'll put out that business next episode. We don't ask for anything at all. So and we can probably just like even mention, put your links in on the comment into the YouTube.
Yeah.
And all these different things so people can access
people,
to you guys.
You never know, you can reach a new audience. You understand me? So hey,
it doesn't hurt.
Just send your business name, man.
We want to make an impact in the community. So whatever business you have, just let us know through some social media platform, preferably Instagram messaging.
And she
Yeah.
says slide in the DMs.
Yes.
In a well pass, my well pass podcast DMs.
It's actually my wealth pass, but I got you.
I'm gonna sit down at the barbers
My
and like,
face can't
like, you know,
lie.
why,
My
I
face.
make a face. I make a face just looks like, you know.
My face give me away. But anyways, who you want to shout out?
Yo, shout out my mother, my father. I'm just messing. Yo, shout out my business, Myopia Kid. I know right now, actually, I don't have any merchandise up right now to show on the page, but yo, it's coming. Just taking time right now, people. Everything looks good. Everything is in the works. Yeah, soon come out. I would say probably by the end of the month, you'll see something on the website, and you know you can put in your order and all those stuff. It's called Myopia Kid. Just like up the page from now. Just like it up from now, and click what you call it, notifications, alert, and all those stuff. Sign up for the newsletter. Yeah, that's my business, Myopia Kid.
Follow you at
Myopia Kid on Instagram.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to shout out a couple of things. I want to shout out Reset Journals. So the handle on Instagram is Reset Journals. It is a military journal for military families, active duty, no longer active veterans, whatever you want to put it. Specifically for the military community, journals available on Amazon. If you want the direct link, you can go into our Instagram page, Reset Journals, and in the bio you will see the Amazon link to purchase. The journals are only $13.99. It has activities, you know, it has like a family tree, different things, quotes on almost like every page. There's a reflection page. There's like question or prompts pages. So it's really good. It's like perfect gift for if somebody's going on deployment. You can give it to them to carry with them on deployment. Based on my experience, it is a good way of reflecting and decompressing after a long day, because there's a lot of long days, you know, with that. So that's one thing I want to shout out. So once again, Reset Journals. Next, I want to shout out Femi Naturals, which is my hair care line. I'm having sale on my website. Everything is like 50% off and more. So half price off everything. And it is at FIME, Femi.com. So ATFIME.com.
Oh,
that's the website.
And then shout out myself too again, because as if anybody that doesn't know, I'm also a musician. I'm a singer.
Yeah.
Yes. Follow my Instagram page at Darren Denzel. I give thanks for all the support for the latest song that actually released, which is Johnny Wanted Man. Really appreciate the support that you guys are actually, you know, the feedback you guys send back and all those stuff. New song is coming soon, probably next month. I don't have a date for it yet, but yeah, I think I probably next month. I don't want to like have you guys waiting and everything. So just follow at The Real Denzel. Yeah, and you know, click that alert button and sign up for the newsletter and all that. Yeah. So,
all details is in his bio. So the links to his music, YouTube, everything in his bio. Once again, if you want us to shout out your business, send us your business and we will do it free of charge. No strings attached, anything like that. If you don't want it to shout out anymore after that, just let us know. just letting you know we want to offer that free gift to you guys. All our business owners, I don't want to say small business owners, entrepreneurs, let us know. Just do it. And that brings us to the end. And I have a closing, guys. So to flip it, I'm gonna read you guys the closing that I prepared for you guys. We thought about this. So it says, this is what we put together. Tomorrow is as important as today. Think about that. Tomorrow is as important as today. The decisions today will impact your life tomorrow. The true meaning of YOLO is understanding that time is our most valuable asset. And if we truly live YOLO, we are making healthy decisions to save, invest, to spend time with those who matter today.
That's cool.
And have a balance, right? Have a balance with everything in your life.
How would that? How was it? Are you?
Yes.
Hey, girl.
Like me never read this to him and prepare beside him. So where did they all along?
Me did the but me never me feel say internet you get
This is what husbands do. Yes.
But still, it's sound good, man. You learn from me.
All right, let's go. Come on, close out.
Yo, people, you hear me now? That is it for this episode 5. Yeah, look out for it. Well, if me tell you, say that is it, that means say, yeah, you know what, forget it. Yo, people, that is it, yeah, man, yo. Tune in.
What are you gonna get it from?
Yo, just make sure say you like, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, all those audiobook,
Apple Music,
Apple Podcasts. All those platforms. You know, so we just give thanks for your support and bring in some more people. You know, your friends and family. You never know they might be interested. Yeah. So as I say, see you next week with another episode. Stay safe, and as always,
go for it.
Go for it. All right. Big up.